Hey everyone, if you could just turn off your microphone in the left-hand corner, or if you're on your phone, just hit mute, so that way there's not a whole lot of sounds in the background. I'm gonna get some music playing while we wait.
Where's everybody?
All right, so we'll start in about 30 minutes. Until then, enjoy some Backstreet Boys.
No.
There you go. You want to talk with us? Oh, who's that?
Sorry, I had to turn myself off so I can say hi to Riker.
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
say hi, Riker. Who's that?
Is he teething, Stacy?
I don't know. We had to wake him up because he was sleeping too long, so he's kind of grouchy.
He's got rosy cheeks. That's why I asked.
All right. Is everyone on here that said they were going to be on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like it. 1, 2. All right. All right, so I'm gonna get anybody that's not gonna be speaking in this call to turn off their mics. So if you're on your computer, your mic is on your bottom left-hand corner. If you click on it, you'll be able to mute yourself. If you're on your phone, just press mute on your phone, just so that way we don't have lots of background sound. And then it doesn't lag as much. So we are going to be starting off our June call with our lovely Diamond Coach Stacy on our team, who is going to hopefully be going 1-star Diamond here tonight, but we'll see how that pans out. So it's super exciting. We got some rank advancements happening in our team. Parrish is most likely going to be going Emerald, and Amanda's going to go Diamond, along with some other Emeralds in the last couple of weeks, so that's super exciting. I love seeing all that and seeing everyone grow and going after their goals. So we're going to start off with handing it over to Stacy.
Okay, so first of all, I just want to talk quick about the cruise contest. We haven't talked about this for a bit, and there are a lot of new coaches on our team, so I just kind of wanted to go over it quick. So as a lot of you know, but some of you don't, Kelsey and I are giving away a spot for 2 people on the Beachbody cruise next March. I believe it's tentatively March 12th that we're leaving. So yeah, Kelsey and I decided that we were going to give one lucky coach and a guest of their choice a spot on the cruise with us. So we are super excited to give that away. We're going to be giving it away in January. So you have all year to get entries into this cruise contest. So how do you do that? So we're giving away entries. Well, you get one as signing up for to be a coach this year, as well as you get one entry every month that you hit Success Club 5. You also get 2 entries if you hit Success Club 10 in a month. Then you also get another entry for rank advancement and another entry for each coach that you sign. So the only stipulations here is that you are required to be a coach on our team when the cruise takes off next March. So to be part of the cruise, you need to still be a coach, an active coach, I should say. And yeah, you can take any person that you want. You can take another coach. You can take your hubby, your wife, whatever. So yeah, we're super excited to have another one of you and another guest on our cruise with us. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to be able to work out with all the awesome trainers that are on that cruise. There's tons of fun stuff to do, tons of activities to do on there too. So we're super excited to have one of you. So definitely another motivation for rank advancing and hitting Success Club every month. So just keep that in mind. I guess onto the topics. I just wanted to talk about, I know that we go over this all the time, but it really is so important. I want to talk about what I personally do to kind of talk to challengers, to get people in my challenge groups, and just go over a couple things that we would just want to kind of mash into your brains because they're super important. So things have changed a little bit since I first started as far as how I kind of market myself to potential challengers. There are lots of things that I've learned, so I just want to tell you some of the things that have worked for me and some of the things that haven't. Obviously, posting consistently, posting every day is huge. This is going to sound mean, but I don't want you coming up to me and whining that no one is signing up for your challenge groups when I've only seen you post once ever. That is not going to get people's trust. That is not going to make them feel like they can follow your journey because they don't feel like you have an actual journey. So consistently posting is huge. And I know that we say that all the time, but honestly, that is how you become an amazing coach. Look at the top coaches on our team and what they post and how they post. Kelsey is posting every day, multiple times a day, different subjects, super important. Amanda has posted so much amazing stuff and is so creative with her posts. And these are two of the girls that get the most Success Club points every month and the most challengers, and they're just going crazy. Like, their boxes blow up every time they make a post now because they've been consistent about it and they've been telling their story. They don't post things like, hey, this program's on sale, buy it from me, here's my link. That is not going to get you challengers. They talk about how the program has changed their life because that's what people want to hear. They want to follow your journey. They want to be on your journey with you. They can buy a challenge pack from anybody. They can get a coach anywhere. You need to be that coach that makes them feel like you're the only coach that will help them reach their goals and as fast as they want to. So that's really important. You have to understand that because there are tons of coaches and we all give the same price for challenge packs and most people have challenge groups, but it's what we do on top of that that really makes us different. Kelsey and I have heard from a lot of people how much they enjoy our challenge groups, people that have been in other challenge groups in the past, and we take a lot of pride in that. And that is something that we really use to keep our challengers and turn them into coaches too, because that is something that we work on all the time and it's really important. You know, you don't want to just get challengers. You want to keep challengers. You want to help them become coaches if that's what they want to do. Anybody can sell challenge packs and you can be successful short term with that, selling a lot, but that's not what's going to make you money or be able to quit your job and be a Beachbody coach full time long term. That's just a short term goal. And we're not in this business to make a quick buck. We're in this to help people change their lives and and make their lives better, and other people, or help other people do the same for other people as well. So if this is a quick money making thing for you, then you're probably not in the right business. It does take time and it does take dedication. It's really easy to just post something quick like buy this from me, but you really have to put some thought into your posts and make them something that people haven't seen before. So that's super important. Some of the other stuff I learned for posts, don't use the word diet, especially when you're talking about 21 Day Fix. The word diet completely scares people because they don't want to be stuck in some sort of crazy loop where they're just losing weight and then gaining it back when they start to eat again. And yes, technically it is diet because everything we eat is our diet, but people take that to mean that you're starving yourself and you're not eating properly. So I always avoid using diet. I also avoid using only the word weight loss because it's not about being skinny. It's about being healthy. For a lot of people, losing weight is part of their being healthy plan, but that's not all that Beachbody is about. It's about so much more than that. And I want people to make sure that they know that, yes, they can lose weight, but they're going to get so much more from it than just losing weight. So most of the time, I don't even market that as kind of my headliner. I market how good you're going to feel, how strong you're going to be, because those are really the things that are important to me personally. And when people see that, they don't think of me as just some girl that wants to get super skinny and wants everybody to be skinny. And I feel like if you market it that way, you're going to get a lot of flack from people and scare a lot of people away because people don't want something that's just a quick weight loss scheme. Also, don't just market the 21-day fix. I know it's our most popular program and it does get amazing results, and it is a lot of the time the program I do recommend to people. But when you're talking to people, make sure that you actually listen to what they're saying and find the program that's going to work for them. If somebody wants to tone up, I don't recommend them to go on the 21-day fix and lose a bunch of weight because that's not what they want to do. So don't just automatically shove that program in their face. Find out what they need. Ask them how their eating is. Ask them how their portion control is, what their goals are, what type of time frame their goals are in, if they have any limitations as far as exercise goes. Make sure that you ask all those questions first. Don't just be jumping right into, oh, here's a program that I think you'll like. Because, yeah, the 21-day fix is fun, and I enjoy the workouts, but you have to be picking a program that is going to suit that person and going to get them the goals that they want, not just get results, right? You want the results that they want to have. So just make sure that you do that too. And then I know we talk about this all the time, but make sure that you connect with people. Don't just message them and be like, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach. I'm selling this, or this is on sale and you should buy it from me. I take a long time to build up my challengers. I consistently post, which brings a lot of questions and a lot of challengers, but I don't just shove it in their face. If it takes me a couple months of corresponding with someone, of chatting with them about things that are not fitness or Beachbody related before they buy a package, that's cool, because I'm not in it to get a sale right away. I'm in it to help people, and that takes time. So don't just be like, hey, this is my program and you should join. A lot of people feel bombarded for that, and you're not going to get a lot of answers, and people are just going to read your message and never get back to you. So make sure you connect with them on other levels and be sincere about it. Don't just message them and be like, hey, I saw your post today, it was awesome, even though you couldn't care less about it. I never do that. All of my messages, all of my posts on Facebook are completely sincere posts that I would do whether I was a Beachbody coach or not. And people can see right through you if you do it some other way, right? If you're just saying like how awesome everything is that they post all the time, they're going to see right through that unless that is the person that you always are. So you just got to be sincere, and that's what really is going to bring your challengers around. And don't be looking at getting everything right away. Like, some things take time. Some people I talk to don't buy packages for months after, and that's fine, because the last thing I want is for someone to start their journey before they're ready, because I know that they're not going to fully commit to it until they are ready. So I'm not going to push someone into starting something that I know they're not going to finish at that time. So, oh yeah, there's one more thing. it's really important as a coach to know your programs. You can't market a program to someone if you've never done it before. And you can say, hey, I know someone that did do it and they liked it, but people want to hear it from you. People want to know what your experience is because you're their coach. And they have you as a coach for a reason because they trust your opinions. So try different programs. If you're doing the 21-day fix for yourself, that's awesome. But not everyone is going to do the 21-day fix. So go on Beachbody On Demand. You have your free streaming anyway because you're a coach and you subscribe to that. So go on it and try different workouts so that you can tell people which one that you think that they would like, and you have the experience behind it. You can say, hey, I personally tried this and this is what I thought of that. Not, hey, some girl that I've never met on Facebook in my group tried it and she said it was cool. So I think it's super important to try programs, even if it's not a program you'd be interested in. Maybe you're not looking to gain a bunch of muscle. Try Body Beast anyway, because there's lots of people out there that are, and they want to know what it's like, and they want to know it from you because they can watch all the videos in the world online, but it's not the same as getting someone you trust's opinion. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is we are going to be doing a mixed female-male challenge group starting at the end of June. It's going to pre-start on the 29th, which is the same day as our regular challenge group. The challenge group is going to be the same as our regular challenge group, same posts and everything, but obviously there's going to be different people in that one. We're going to try to market it towards male challengers, but as well as couples that want to work out together. So this is going to be our first month doing this, and we're really excited to see where it goes. And we have some up-and-coming superstar male coaches on our team like Parrish, who are going to lead this group and do an amazing job at it with Amanda by his side, obviously. But we really want to open our market to males because it's not just females that are looking to get healthy and change their life. So there's a huge male market. You can tell because our top Canadian coach is a male. So obviously there is a market there for males, and we really need to start hitting that, because if there's one thing I noticed in our bigger team group, there are like no male coaches, which means that we're missing out on a lot of opportunities there. And if we can start breaking into that market, then we are going to get huge. Our team is just going to blow up. So I really want you to start thinking about that, start talking to your male friends, explaining the group, start talking to guys more, and try to get some challengers in the group, because it's not going to be as good if we don't have as many people participating. And we want to make this an every month thing. So let's start it this month, I guess. And that's all I have.
All right, thanks for sharing, Stacey. You absolutely got me pumped up. The whole time you were talking, I was just thinking, oh my goodness, I have so many things I just want to say. So first of all, I want everyone just to stop what you're doing and think, I am a diamond. All right, you are all capable of becoming diamond coaches. Becoming a diamond coach isn't some kind of big scary thing. It's about going after your goals, sharing your journey, sharing who you are, and just being honest and letting people be a part of the opportunity. I was driving here. I thought I was going to be late because I was stuck in traffic. And all I kept thinking was, wow, what an amazing thing this is. We're all rushing to meet to talk to each other and to listen in on something that could possibly change our lives and many more, people you might not even know yet. And I just kept thinking, okay, in 7 weeks, I don't need to drive back and forth to work. I'm never going to be sitting in rush hour traffic again. In 7 weeks, I'm moving home. In 6 months, I'm done school. I'm going to be at home. And people keep asking me, aren't you excited to become a teacher? No, I'm excited to become a coach, a full-time coach. So for you, I want you to think, where is this taking you? How are you going to get there? So if you want to make this into a full-time job, or you're wanting to make this into an income that can help you buy a new house, build a house, go on trips, whatever it might be, how are you going to get there? So that's what I'm going to talk about today. We're all going to be diamond coaches, but we all need to do 3 main things. We need to invite people, we need to be working on us, and we need to be products of the product. All right? So when I meet someone and I want to get to know them, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go on Facebook and I'm going to look for them. But if they have a limited profile and I can't see their pictures, I can't see who they are, what they're about, I might be hesitant to add them. So if you want people to join you, how can you expect them to join you or add you if they can't see your profile? So the first thing you need to do is go and check your Facebook out. Is it public? Are you going to maybe make some things public and some things not? So you can change every single picture to whatever you want it to be. So friends of friends, friends are public. I personally have everything public. Do you have a picture, a profile picture that's catchy, that really shows who you are and lets you shine? Does it show you looking happy? Does it show you in the absolute beautifulness of you? Does it make people draw to you? Is your cover page, is it going to grab their attention, or do you just have a quote on it? You want your cover page, and that first thing someone sees when they search for you or go onto your page, you want it to represent who you are as a coach. So maybe it's going to be your family. Maybe it's going to be about your hobbies. Maybe it's going to show that you are just a fitness chick or a fitness guy and you love life and you are just all about the fitness. Or maybe it's going to show that you are all those things plus you're a business builder. So maybe it's going to be a little bit more professional looking. The different ways they can find you on Instagram, YouTube, whatever it might be. So think, that first impression is important. If someone's going to look you up, what's the first thing they see? Go look at your Facebook. What do you see? Is that someone that you would want to follow or become a coach under or join a challenge group with? Is that someone that you're going to trust to take you down that journey? So that needs to be your first thing, all right? Because if you're inviting people, you want them to see you for who you are. You want your post to represent you, just like Stacy was talking about. You need your post to be all about who you are, and you need to incorporate your personality into it. So I was actually just looking at a post by Bonnie Engel, and she is personality extraordinaire. And I just love her post because she never just posts and says like, did my workout today? And I do that. And that's something I still struggle with and I'm working through. Right now I'm getting on the point of being accountable on my Facebook, but she does it in a very different way. She shows a picture and says, wow, look at my shoulder today. And then in her comments, she talks about how she's been doing it for 7 days or 10 days. So she's still accountable, but she lets it become a conversation, and she's really, really good at it. That's a really good way of inviting. So if you're inviting or adding people onto your Facebook, and then they see your cover page, they see your profile picture, and they're like, oh, who is this person? Or, okay, I've met them once, I want to know more about them before I really have a conversation with them again. They're going to scroll through your Facebook. You want your pictures to represent you. And this is something in the last 2 weeks since I've been doing my Diamond Mastery training that I've really, really taken in and realized it is about connecting. I absolutely love coaching. I am so passionate about it. I would have quit university a year ago if it wouldn't have completely offended my parents. But I don't always show my passion through my Facebook, and I've realized that. And I've noticed that lots of us don't do that. We don't share a passion. So we need to start doing that more. This is something amazing. It's an opportunity that allows you to do absolutely anything you want. Stay home with your kids, build a house, create a life maybe to bring your husband or your wife home from work, whatever it might be. It allows you guys to have freedom. It allows you to open a business if that's your goal. I know Kendi wants to open a business. Well, I mean, this is a great opportunity to do that, to have that extra income. So make sure that you're advertising yourself to the public in a very public way where people can access you, and in a way that shows who you are, because you want them to connect with you. So for example, I have had challengers that have messaged me where I've messaged them and they join, they get a challenge group or a challenge pack. And then a couple days later, I get a message from their sister, their sister-in-law, or their friend. But if I didn't have a public profile, then they wouldn't be able to see me and access that and want to be engaged with me, because they wouldn't know who I am. How would they trust me? They don't know me. They're just going off of the advice of their friend or family member. So it's very important to make sure that you're aware who can see your stuff and how they see it. So I was listening to a call from Amy Silverman, which I had already uploaded into our team page, and I advise you to watch this tonight. Watch it while you're eating, watch it before you go to bed, whatever. Just listen. You don't really need to watch. Amy was talking about how she does her coaching business. So she's been a coach for 5 years. She's currently right now in Paris on the top 10 trip. And she said that what she does is she thinks of her life. What's going on right now in my life? What is the theme right now? How can I use what's going on in my life right now to connect and attract people? So right now, for me, I am in a transition of finishing up classes and starting to do renos in our house. I can share that. So other people in my life that are also doing those things are going to start looking at my profile or my life page, because they're getting deck furniture for their deck, or they're wanting to plant a garden, or they're wanting to put new carpet in their bedroom. Well, I am too. So now we have that commonality and we can have a conversation about that. So right now I can have those conversations with those people when they're messaging me, and we don't have to talk business right now. We can build that relationship. So then when it comes to a challenge group or an opportunity for them to join, we're already comfortable with each other. We're already at that place where we can openly talk about what they want and what their goals are, and they don't feel uncomfortable. So showing what you're doing in your life or incorporating that into your journey is super important. I got a deck and my furniture, I'm going to work out on it. When I put flooring in my basement, guess what? I'm going to work down there and I'm going to share that experience. And right now, that's a 3-month theme in my life. Well, 3 months after that, I'm going to be living with my husband for the first time, where I don't leave for a number of days. I'm going to share that experience, the ups and downs of figuring out your spouse, right? That's something that someone else could relate to. I mean, I could take a picture of how many times Tyson leaves his socks on the floor, and we could probably have a poll of how many other wives have that same situation. Guess what? We have a commonality again, and we can start talking. So use what's going on in your life to create a theme. And make it so they're short. Make it so it's a month or two. What's going on in your life right now? Your kid is going into kindergarten. Your kid is on a trip. Share that experience, because other people can relate to it. So use that to create a theme to use in your posts. Use them in the background of your post. Use them as the main thing in your post, and then add in that there's something that available for them to join. Use it so that way people want to be a part of it with you. They're on the journey with you already through your posts. They're already actively following you, and now they want to join what you're doing. All right? If you do that and you build that relationship with people, you're going to find that it's easier to have those conversations about asking them to become coaches with you, because you're already friends. They already trust you. You already have invested time into each other. And it's just really a way easier way of doing it, and it's going to feel more comfortable, and you're going to get people on your team and to be coaches underneath you that feel right, that they can be your friends. And that's why I say you're already a diamond. You already have challengers and people in your life that you've connected with and that are already in the challenge group and are having a phenomenal time. The challenge groups right now that are going on are phenomenal. I mean, our group is blowing up with people posting. All those people posting right now, if those are any of your challengers, those could simply be coaches within a week, because they're already having the best experience possible. Right now is the best time to ask them, because in the first week, that's when they're really, really excited. They're really pumped up about the experience. They're posting all the time. They're engaged. Ask them now to be a coach, because they're already loving it. It's free for them to sign up as a coach because they've already bought a challenge pack. So right now is the best time. Today I messaged 6 people right before I came here, and all of them were super excited to learn more. And I mean, maybe half will only join, but maybe all 6 will. But because I asked, the opportunity for them to join is there now. And maybe they aren't going to today, but a no isn't forever. A no could change. But you need to have those conversations and ask them. So perhaps start a conversation about what you're doing today. How is your workouts going? I noticed that you posted about going here shopping, or I noticed that you went golfing the other day. And have a conversation. Even if you don't golf, there's something you can talk about. Make a joke about it. Talk about how maybe they can coach you. Talk about how they're being leaders in the group. Pump them up. Make them feel special, because they are special. Each of you already on this team has something absolutely unique to bring to this team. And you need to share those things. And guess what? All of your challengers do too. So they all are going to be phenomenal coaches. They all deserve the opportunity, or to know that the opportunity is there for them to talk to other people and share the experience with them. So I just need to read my notes. Sorry. Okay. So then I wanted to just kind of skip down and just say, if you are just starting, that is okay. If you haven't had these amazing transformation pictures yet that you're comfortable with sharing, that's okay. There is so many people on our team that have had phenomenal success stories. There is a document in our team page that you can use the pictures from there and the stories from other coaches. You can use challengers' success stories that they've welcomed us to use. They've been in past groups. You can ask your challengers. And you know what? You don't always need to show your full body. So it could be an arm beside an arm, your face beside an old picture of your face. You can find pictures to show that you are a product of the project in so many different ways. Or simply taking, if you have a belt that you always wear, and if you had it on and then a couple months later you had to make it smaller, and you can see where those two different notches were being used, show a picture of that. That is being a product of the product. That's success. That's what people want. People put on their belt and they think, oh, I just wish I could make it to that next hole. How many times have you tried to get it further and further over and you just are prying at it? So that's something that someone could relate to. That's using your story and who you are and being a product of the product. So make sure that you're really sharing that and letting people see that this is something that's amazing, and let your personality shine through it. And just be excited. We all love what we're doing. We love helping people. We love to make people smile, especially this little guy here. I mean, we all love what we're doing, so share that with people. Have the conversations. If you're out in public and someone asks you where you work, don't leave out Beachbody. Talk about it. Just enjoy the process and know that you will be a diamond coach. You will be a 2-star diamond coach. I believe in all of you. I think that all of us will be at Summit next year. I believe that we're going to be a top 10 team next year. I believe that all of you can become 2-star diamond coaches by Christmas time. Stacy went from emerald to diamond in 1 month. That's incredible. That means all of you can do that too. It's having those conversations and being consistent, just like Stacy's talking about. I mean, she's proof of it. She did it. So she's right here to help you and to have those conversations with you. Use who you have on your team to really find how to build this business. You can do it. So I just invite you to have those conversations. Know that you can ask us to have calls with you. Know that you can ask for advice. Know that you can reach out and figure out what works for you or doesn't work for you. It's all about just kind of trying new things and being consistent and finding who you are. So today I challenge you to go to your Facebook, look at it, take yourself and pretend that you're not you and think, who is this person when I look at the first 5 of their posts? Who is this person when I look at their profile picture? Who is this person when I look at their cover photo? And really think, does this represent who I am, my passion, and what I want to become as a coach? So that's my challenge to you today. And I want you to really think about that in the next week. Make adjustments so that way you are now showing who you are, and make sure that those first 5 posts, if someone's scrolling through them, is that what you want to be represented as? And really think about that. So we have about 30 seconds left. So I just want to thank you all for joining in and say that I am absolutely blown away by all of you. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to have conversations with each of you as you keep growing, and I can't wait to see all the Emerald posts we're going to be having as each of you rank advance. So congratulations on being a coach, being a part of this, joining in this chat, and being here, because I know that means you want to be a business builder. So see you guys all later, and thank you.